As long as I'm willing to eat it.
You're gonna eat some cat food?
If it means I get to dump some on you.
Good morning, Granny. What are you doing? You have your puppy friends? You have your puppy friends? Good morning, boys and girls. So funny, guys. Every morning, if you let him, he goes and comes over to the kennels and just sits there and like plays with the dogs, and the dogs like lick him through the kennels before we let them out, because we don't let them out until 8 in the morning because they'll start barking and we don't want to wake up our neighbors too early. But look at all of this. TAVS decided he wants to start selling used books, so if he figures out what his Instagram and everything's gonna be, I'll go ahead and link it down below for him. He's like really into books. I'm not. I think the last book I read was like Harry Potter or A Series of Unfortunate Events. Huh? I told him you're gonna start selling used books, and if you told me what your thing is, I'd leave it in the link below.
Oh, I don't know what my thing's gonna be yet, but yeah.
I
have a lot of used books, and I like to read a lot. So I figure, hey, it's a good way to make a little bit of extra money. We'll see if it works, but
can't find out if you don't try.
That's right.
And I'm gonna probably feed the baby right now. All the other kids are still sleeping, which is very rare in the South. So I think I'm gonna feed the baby some French toast and fruit. You guys, I'm so nauseous today, like super nauseous today. Like I feel like I'm gonna vomit everywhere, which is a good sign, because last time I didn't get sick, like, and I was telling Tavish, I was like, this is really weird, I'm not nauseous yet, because I get hyperemesis. So I was like, yes, like I'm getting sick, so this is a good sign, even though it sucks, like it's a good sign. So I'm gonna eat something, I'm gonna feed him, and I think Tav's gonna maybe try and go to bed. I have a doctor's appointment today at 1:30, like you guys know. So anyways, good morning, baby. What are you doing? How'd you sleep? Good? Yeah. Okay, come on. Daddy's here. Daddy? Yeah, you wanna see Daddy? Oh. Oh. Oh, there you go. Here you go. Here's your blankie. There you go. He's our little snuggle bug. Oh, you okay? Come on, I know that hurt, huh? Chocolate Baba. Hi, sweet baby. Did you sleep good?
Yeah. Kind of gross.
Good morning, friends. Well, I already said good morning to you, but anyways, I am headed to the doctor's office. Oh, it is hot outside today. I'm in Tav's car today. I don't know how hot it is outside. I really like using the mount in Tav's car because his windshield is like at the perfect, oh my god, I hate this. Anyways, his windshield's like at the perfect angle for me to be able to use it. In our van, it like slants too much, so it like looks down at me. It's kind of weird. We are headed to my doctor's appointment. I really don't know what she's gonna have to tell me or whatever, so I guess we'll just wait and see, and I'll explain what I mean about that after I get out of her doctor's appointment. So I guess we shall wait and see. But you guys know, I'm sure I've told you like 1,001 times that I have an hour drive there, so I'm gonna go ahead and drive, and I will see you guys when I get there. Okay, I'm just pulling in. I'm running late. Like I literally have like 6 minutes to get in there. Please let there be a parking spot. It's so busy, you guys, so busy. I'm so nervous. Even though I have never thought I'm supposed to be nervous about, I don't know. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, let's go. And I feel horrible because I took Tav's car because just in case he needed to go somewhere with the kids, and he wanted to go to the secondhand store, and he forgot his wallet in the car, and I took all the cash, and so yeah. Bad mom. Okay guys, so I am done, and I have a lot to update on. So I just got into my doctor's appointment, and the reason I was telling you that I don't know what she was gonna do today is because I already had my ultrasound on Wednesday, but being that I had it at the hospital, I wasn't able to actually see the screen. They don't let you see the screen for whatever stupid reason. I know there's a reason, but anyways, so I didn't get to see the screen, so I had to wait for the results. So anyways, the results are that on Wednesday there was a gestational sac. They could only see the sac measuring 5 weeks and 1 day, which is 3 days sooner than I thought, but it's fine. She says it's not anything to worry about or whatever. She said that they saw the yolk sac, but there's no fetal pole yet, so the placenta's growing, so she's all, it's in the uterus, she's all at this stage in the game, she's all, that's just exactly what we want to hear, and there's not much more to see right this second. So there was all that. Then she went on to tell me that my pregnancy is high risk, not only because my hyperemesis and my renal colic and my hydronephrosis, but now because of the timing of getting pregnant with the medicine and everything else. So that's another thing. So she said most likely everything's perfectly fine. She's all, I can't give you 100%, you know, everything's perfect, but she said that if my body was still fighting off the medicine, she's all, I wouldn't have ovulated, I wouldn't have been able to conceive and implant and grow a placenta. So she said that everything looks really good right now. So she says she definitely recommend me getting the California prenatal screening or whatever that is, with the the neutral translucency screening or whatever, just because of everything with the medicine and everything, which we always get it anyway, so that's not really a big deal. So I chose to do that because we do it anyways. So yeah, so I have to go back next week for another doctor's appointment and more blood work, and then I don't go until the 7th for like another official ultrasound, because she says she wants me to be farther along for the hospital ultrasound. So yeah, hopefully they'll let me see it that time. This time, like, I don't know, maybe just because they didn't see anything and they didn't want to get my hopes up or whatever. But she said what they were able to see is perfect for what's going on inside me. So basically, if you count from the DNC, my due date would be March 23rd. But if you count from, well, according to them, my due date would be March 20th. So it's a 3-day difference. So she said that after my next ultrasound that we will decide a due date that day, because unfortunately I never had a period or anything, so we can't really, we don't know like an estimated due date. We have to go off the ultrasound. So I guess we'll wait to find out when my official due date is, but really the baby's gonna come when it wants to come. So fingers crossed that this is just gonna be a happy, healthy pregnancy. And she said everything looks good so far. She's all, you know, it's still a possibility, but she's all, half your battle was getting it in the right place. So it's in the right place now. In case any of you guys didn't know, I had a topic last time. So it's in the right place. It's where it needs to be. And she said my levels look great. She said that if she was worried about it not developing or anything, my levels wouldn't be that high. So especially because of my history last time, the levels never got over 700 with my atopic. After my appointments next week and the following week, and then I go get my ultrasound on the 7th, she said she doesn't want to see me back until the end of August, just because we'll just be waiting basically. And she said there's really nothing I can do, you know what I mean, so might as well just wait the 5 weeks. So we are gonna go ahead and do that. I am really nervous, you guys. I still am really nervous. I literally broke down crying in there. I didn't want to, I didn't try to, but I just, she's like, are you okay? She's like, you look like a deer in the headlights. I said, everything going on. I don't know how to feel. I want to be excited, but I don't want to get overexcited. I just want, like, I know that seeing a baby in the heartbeat doesn't guarantee anything. It doesn't, but I will feel like 1,000 times better if that were to happen, you know? So it's just a waiting game. And then, what do you call it? What was I gonna say? You guys? Oh, but she did let me know that she said if I would have ovulated from the other side, it probably wouldn't have been able to make it through and I would have got a topic again. But she said thankfully I ovulated from my right side this time, so everything looks great. She's all, that tube looked healthy and great, and obviously it was working perfectly. And she also said that it's a miracle that my body is doing everything it should be despite everything that's going wrong with it and everything we've done to it and put through it. So she said that I should feel really lucky that we're even in this situation, and I'm really I feel lucky, and that's why I wanted to share this with you. So I have somebody to tell this to and like vent kinda, but also if you're going through a similar situation and you hear our story and it helps you in just some way, then that's worth it to me. Even if this doesn't pan out for us and everything, which I'm staying positive, I really feel like it's gonna work out, you guys. I really do. I really feel like this time's different, but at the same time I don't want to get my hopes up, which if any of you have ever gone through a miscarriage, a topic, whatever, you get where I'm coming from. But I also didn't want to hide it from you guys. I'm not really good at hiding stuff anyways, like really not. I'm so bad at lying, and it was just like I had to cut so much out of the vlogs, you guys, because I wanted to tell you guys so bad so soon, but I literally knew for like a week and a half before I told you, or like a little over a week before I told you guys. And that whole week was just killing me because I literally had to edit every single day the stuff that I was telling the camera out of the vlog so I wouldn't tip it off. I had to edit so much stuff out so I wouldn't give it away to you guys. And like, yeah, it was just like, my whole thing is whether it lasts a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or I make it the whole time, I'd rather cherish this time because right now I am pregnant and that's something to be celebrated. And even if this baby doesn't make it, which I know I'm probably sounding really negative, but I've been through a lot, you guys, then at least it was celebrated and it wasn't hidden. Like, I don't think it should be hidden for any reason. Like, why should you feel ashamed? Why should you feel ashamed? You shouldn't. And I know so many people do. So many people keep all their feelings and stuff just deep inside, and it just kills you guys. It's not good to do. And if anybody has a problem with it, then they're not people you want to be around anyways. Like, it's life. Stuff happens. Bad stuff happens, you guys. And some people say it's taboo or whatever, but no, it's life. And life's not beautiful all the time. Life's messy, and every life, no matter how small, should be celebrated. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And I thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for being so supportive and so caring and so genuine. And I've had nothing but great feedback from you guys, and I'm so glad that when I was going through my miscarriage and everything, that there's people who could relate and they just said thank you. I had one lady, I hope you're doing good now. She told me, she's all, just watching your video made me second guess my symptoms, and I did go get it checked and I did have an ectopic. So even if it just helps one person, our story, our journey, then it's worth it to me. And yeah, there's some negative people, but there's gonna be negative people with everything, and you just don't need that negativity in your life. If somebody has something rude to say to you, then they just shouldn't be in your life. And moral of the story is that we are incredibly blessed to be pregnant right now. Incredibly blessed. It happened within less than 2 weeks. surgery day, and that's just incredible, you guys. And if everything pans out, then it's our little miracle baby. And obviously, if this whole works out, then God has a plan for another baby in our life. It's just incredible how everything happened, and I am so thankful. I'm so thankful that someone's always looking out for us, and even when we don't deserve it. And it was funny because one day I just said, if this isn't supposed to work, if we're not supposed to have another baby, then just don't let us have another baby. Just, you know, I've heard people not getting their periods back after a miscarriage for like 6, 8+ weeks. Some people don't get them back for months, and I literally ovulated less than 2 weeks after we had our DNC. And like the doctor said, it's just a miracle. And so I'm gonna just take it as that, and it's a miracle, and somebody's looking out for us, and this is what we're supposed to be doing right now with our life. And yeah, she did ask us if we're gonna have any more kids. I said no. I said my husband is getting fixed. He is getting fixed, and yeah, he's getting fixed. I just can't even believe I'm talking to you guys about this. It still seems like so surreal. But so as of this point, there is just one single sac in our uterus. Not twins that we know of, but that's okay. I have one's good enough for me. We have 3 healthy other babies, and one will round out our family nicely. So plus then I don't know what kind of vehicle we would need to have if we had twins. That'd be crazy. But yeah, sorry I don't have any ultrasound pictures to show you. The only thing I got back was a lab report, so hopefully next time they can give us a more, like, you know, actually like a picture or something of the baby. And like I said, I just don't think that I will be like kind of settled down until we actually see the baby with a heartbeat and everything like that. But anyways, yeah, this video will probably be up later tonight. I didn't want to wait till tomorrow because I just wanted to update you guys today, because I'm sure if you're following your story, you probably wanted to know. Just like if I was following somebody else's story, I'd want to know as soon as possible. So I'm trying to keep you guys updated as soon as possible. And yeah. But anyways, other than that, I just have an appointment next Monday. I have blood work next Monday and later in the week, I think, or the following week. And then I have another ultrasound at the hospital on the 7th of August. And then I don't have another doctor's appointment until August 31st. But she did tell me, she said, if my hyperemesis starts kicking in, which it most likely will, before then, just to call her. And she already has it written down that I need the Declegus and the Zofran. So yeah, anyways, but my camera's about to die, guys. But if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I always try and write back to you guys. Look who I found.
What? Who?
You.
Me?
And all these kids. No one really knows this. We have an adopted son.
Dad, you could drop us.
I didn't even know he was coming over today.
Oh, yeah, that older blonde kid?
Yeah, the older blonde kid. I didn't even know he was coming over today.
Oh my god.
I didn't even know you were here.
Ah.
Till I saw your face. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing? So anyways, we're just trying to figure out what screening we want to do for the baby. What do you want to do? Colson!
I want to do the one that's going to be the most accurate.
And that just happens to be the one where they can tell you the gender. But Tav doesn't want to find out the gender.
How convenient for you.
Tav doesn't want to find out the gender.
The deal before this whole thing started, Felicia, when Felicia said she wanted to have another baby, I told her that we would try, but I said that the deal was that if she got pregnant, since it was the last one, that we wouldn't find out until after the baby was here. That's when we'd find out the gender, which she was fine with until she got pregnant.
And then he said if we had twins that we could find out. But the doctor recommended that we get one of the 2 tests done. And so we need to go over everything and figure out which one we want to do.
But I think we should get the one that's most accurate because of the fact that basically the procedure that Felicia had done with
the medicine,
everything that happened before, and the medicine, and how close she conceived to taking that medicine, there's just a high risk with pregnancy defects and that medication. So in order to rule anything out, I think that we should have the most accurate test.
Yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, she told me that the medicine only has like a, what's the thing called? What's it called? Where it runs its course?
Oh, like a half-life?
A half-life of like 72 hours. And she said that if she thought that it was still in my system and like I was still trying to fight it out of my system or whatever, that I wouldn't have been able to conceive because that medicine stops cells from growing. And she said if my body was able to ovulate, get pregnant, implant, and create a baby that has at least 3,000 HCG level, then everything should be going good. But
look how fat I look. I look like I'm pregnant.
But we just want to be
baby.
we just want to be sure. So I guess you guys will find out as soon as we figure out what we're doing. But yeah, so it looks like we only have one baby.
What?
Spoiler.
Actually, that was the first time you told me that. And you didn't tell me the other information she told you either.
You know, we got.
Why do you guys find out before I find out? I guess you won't because you're watching this after I find out, but why is it that she tells me through talking to you? I don't get it.
You knew it. I gave you the lab report. I didn't get any different lab report.
But you didn't tell me the whole thing that she said about.
We haven't talked about it.
You see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is a real issue here. I'm finding out while she talks to you. She's telling you, and it's like being the third person that overhears a conversation, except I'm the one that she's supposed to be having the conversation with.
Well, in all fairness, he slept as soon as I got home, so he worked last night. But anyways, so apparently we have some talking to do. And we'll see you guys
later. Oh, and if you guys like to use books, go check out Dusty Cover Books.
You don't even know your own page.
Dusty Cover Books.
I'll leave the link below for
on
TAVS.
Instagram. And there's some cool books in the shop. So yeah, if you like used books, go check it out. And if not, you should definitely start reading. And
don't insult people.
Start reading, broaden your mind.
But anyways, that's pretty much it for today's vlog. Don't forget to follow us on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yeah.
The fourth dimension.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Can you believe that we hit 1,000 subscribers?
Oh no, that means we gotta do like some food dump on our head or something.
We're gonna do the eat it or wear it challenge next week when TAVS off. And you know what? It's not really fair.
Guess what though? I'll eat whatever.
Exactly. He'll eat anything. So
which means Felicia's gonna be wearing some nasty stuff.
Probably like some fish guts.
So you guys should definitely watch the video because it's gonna be hilarious.
But anyways.
I'm gonna find the nastiest stuff I can find. I might find something like cat food.
It has to be edible.
As long as I'm willing to eat it.
You're gonna eat some cat food?
If it means I get to dump some on you.
That's disgusting.
Well, what's worse? Wearing it? It's only a spoonful, right? I'll eat a spoonful of boogers if it means I can put some on you.
He said that he would eat a spoonful of dog poop if that meant I had to wear dog poop. And I said, well, why don't you just eat Cronin's poop? He's all, no. So he'd rather eat dog crap than our baby's poop, who only drinks a bottle, really.
That was a complete joke. I would not actually eat poop.
He really wants to. It's like one of his fantasies.
This is getting really weird.
So anyways, we're gonna end out here. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Say bye.
Bye.